on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is my 1993 Sunlite truck camper that I just found on Marketplace, and I think it's a heck of a find. It's been covered for the last 14 years and barely used. I figured I'd pull the camera out, give you guys a quick walk around, see what this thing's all about, and just what my plans are with this one. So with that, let me turn the camera around and we'll start taking a look. So I'll jump right into it. Walking up to the back of it, you can see there's the badge, Sunlite Eagle. Come down here and there's the date of manufacture, 93. And this one's just about the same profile as the previous Scamper that I had, but much better shape. Very clean. A little bit difference in colors. Right off the bat, you could see this is our city water connections. We got our vents here for the it's actually a three-way refrigerator. We'll go inside, you'll see that. Got a propane tank in there. The canvas on this one is in excellent shape. The guy that had it before me used it once or twice for a couple fishing trips. Other than that, it didn't really get much use. It's got a window there that cranks open. Very nice. The previous one we had just slid open. I'll open the inside here. Okay, I switched to wide angle here. This is walking in. Not a bad little truck camper. Very clean. The cushions, they look like they've never been used. Table's still in here, which I don't know why they actually put a little step in here. We're gonna remove that. And you can see right there, this is an AC/DC liquid propane gas. This is a three-way refrigerator. The one I had before was actually two-way, and it didn't have this neat little ice box. So very neat. Looks like it even comes with some ice packs. Now this truck camper, like I said, it's been sitting covered up since when I went and picked it up. It was covered for 14 years. The guy told me he used it 2 times to go fishing, and it just sat. There's a little power converter, pretty much identical to the one that was in my previous camper. Got a nice little stove top here, 3-burner, in great shape. Same sink as our last camper, but these were actually switched. The sink was here and the stove was here. Actually, we had a tall stand-up cabinet here, and this one actually has a tall stand-up cabinet over here. I'll actually take a step out and you could see it's actually got a little closet in there, even with a bar. Very neat. A few other things. Bear with me, there's probably still cobwebs in there. In the coming months, we got some work to do. Got cabinets there. And one thing ours did not have is these neat little drawers for, or cabinets for, you know, spices and whatnot. They fit in there pretty good. So a few other things that are different about this camper that I really enjoy is, one thing is that this bed, I'll have to replace them, but it actually, you can see there in the corner, it's held up with gas struts, which is very neat. And the 3-way fridge, that's going to come in handy because I do plan on putting solar on the roof of this, just like the last one. I'm still going to have to put batteries in it somewheres. I haven't located the position of where the batteries are located in this one. I just don't know. But the layout It's very nice. Like I said, we had a tall cabinet that stood here that we had most of our food in there. If you've seen our tour and review video, that was quite some time ago, but that's where we put most of the things there. This has a neat little cubby hole here, very cool. You know what I mean? Probably to just put stuff that you want to have quick access to, and you know, it's very, very clean. I'm pretty happy that I came across this. You can see some of the actually the plastics and the vinyl and everything are in great shape, but it's just dirty because it's never been it's been closed up. So that's some of my plans in the future, is going to clean that up. Not really going to worry about reupholstering it. I may take some of these covers off and just run them through the washing machine, keep them nice and clean. It won't be no problem to do that. I will probably take care of that floor. It's not too pretty. It won't cost me too much money to put like wood laminate down. Won't be too bad. I'll do the same thing for this piece of carpet. Actually, picking that up, you can see that's where our little water tank, actually there's a little Thetford porta potty in there, and there's a water tank to the right of me here. And some of the cosmetics like that we're going to take care of. I don't know if you've seen there, that right there in the box is a diesel heater I plan to install, because one thing that this is missing, you could see right here, I had a furnace in our old truck camper, so there's nothing to heat this. So we're definitely going to work on that, get a little heater set up in here. I heard a lot of good things about these little Chinese diesel heaters, so I went and bought one. Let's see if I can do this one hand. I'll bring this box down and show you what I bought. So it's just a gas tank in there, all kind of miscellaneous goodies. Got a little controller that we could mount on the wall, all the miscellaneous piping. And then I also bought this, if you could see this right here, is wallpaper. You can see this wallpaper isn't the prettiest, and it's had its better days. It's just starting to come up, so that's one of the main things I'm going to do. This is very similar, that's what's in our new pull-behind camper, our travel trailer. So I figured it would be a nice neutral color, keep everything neutral. Also, I forgot to mention, you could see this here is busted, so we're going to put a nice fantastic vent fan in there. These things are, you got to have them if you ask me. So other than that, you can see it's just basically the same as our past truck camper. These just open right up. They all have zippers. This will actually roll down if you wanted to have privacy. And it has a little crank here. You can see if I pick this up, excuse me, you see if I pick this up here, I put the crank right there, and then you turn this a couple times and you can see the latch. There's a little lever right here, you move out of the way, and it's like a couple turns and it comes up or down pretty easy. It does not take a lot of muscle to get it up and down. So even with, actually the other one, I had 200 watts of solar on the roof, had no problem. And it's very nice. You can see it actually even has a little cover here built in, even goes out, threaded in. So I don't have to cut any holes or anything to do the solar. I could just run it right along through that wire, along with that wire, and you know, no holes drilled. It does have this window here will actually pop out. That's what it has, a little red string on the corner there. You pop that out, that's the emergency exit, just in case if you did want to know. All the lights, I'll convert them all to LED just like I did the past truck camper. And not exactly sure, I do want to do some sort of I don't know, maybe I have some ideas about the roof. I'm not exactly sure, like I said, too far into detail, but I just think it would be really cool if this was some sort of black and white map or something, you know, if I could find like a wallpaper or something that I could go over it, I think that would just really set it off, you know. And I could get some of those lights, the trim around the edge. And here we had that in the last truck camper. It was very nice. But the last truck camper, we did a lot of work. We redid the floors, the walls, the windows. We're gonna go through and make sure this is all resealed and everything. I'll jump back to the outside, and you could see the exterior condition of this one's not bad. If you look kind of closely, you could see there's a little bit of etching in the paint. So I'm actually debating on whether or not I want to wrap this in vinyl. It would be very easy for me to wrap in vinyl, and I could trim around these windows and actually bring the vinyl up over a lot of these things where you think you're going to bring a leak. I could bring the vinyl right over to the corner and cover it with this trim glaze. This is where the screws are located, but it's really not in that bad a shape. It might clean up with the pressure washing, but like I said, since I already had a truck camper, I have so many materials. I have all the new glaze for the windows and the corner molding, so we're going to take care of that as well. And yeah, like I said, there's not a whole lot to do to this to actually get it. We could go camping in it today if we wanted to. As far as whether or not the refrigerator is going to work on propane, I'm not exactly sure, but everything looks to be in its location. You could actually see it's got some controls my other one didn't have. This is just a cable wire I see here, but we got a little knob over here, 12-volt selector, 110 here. Got a little thing, colder, a temperature control, should I say, excuse me. Yeah, so definitely got some things to excuse me. So we definitely got some things to take care on this camper, take care of. Everything's in really good shape though, and basically just needs a good cleaning up, and you know, that's about it. You can see even the canvas is just so clean. It just needs to be wiped down or washed. Once the temperatures start to change here for the better, I'll definitely get on to doing a lot of that things. And in case you're wondering, I'm still using the Toyota Tundra to carry it, and these are the same old universal mounts to hold this truck camper. I don't particularly like them too much, just because they're a little rough on the truck, and they're not hard mounted to the frame. They're actually just, you know, it's only mounted to the bed of the truck. So I'm not particularly fond of that. So what I'm thinking about doing is I may come up with something custom, or I just might, you know, bite the bullet and buy the mounts that mount it right from the frame. There's mounts to purchase, but they're a little pricey. So that's my truck camper, guys. Stay tuned. Give us a like if you want to see anything more about this. Hit the subscribe button. There's going to be plenty of videos coming up. Like I said, you know, I'm still a working guy. I don't get a YouTube check, so bear with me on what materials we're going to use and things like that. But it should be a fun project. I can't wait to use it. We're right at the spring thaw. It's March now, so everything's starting to thaw out, and everything's going to start getting green here real soon, and we'll be ready to camp, hopefully. So with that, guys, thanks for watching my little video here. Stay tuned. Give me a like, a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time. Quick view of it closed up there.